What was your decision behind going on Jubilee?
That was brought to me by our PR person. She had seen the kind of numbers that Jubilee was doing, and she's like, "You are, maybe the most famous debater on the right, and this is a space that is getting enormous traffic, and I just think it would be like great internet." And one of the things that we noticed is that very often conversations like the one that we're having, very often those will do better on social media than my daily show will. Because people want to see me talk with people sometimes. And people who disagree, very often that even does better because there's a controversial aspect to that. So I think that was one of the aspects of Jubilee. Very weird experience. I mean, I will say that was definitely one of the weirder experiences of my political life. I mean, they filmed it like in the middle of the worst area of Los Angeles. I mean,
by downtown, right?
Oh my God.
That warehouse?
Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh. I mean, like no place any tourist would ever go if you wish to retain your valuables. I mean, just an awful place. And so we come in and it's really kind of a beat up old warehouse. I mean, there's nothing there except for some cameras. And, I walk in and I'm friendly with people, typically. Friendlier than I think the public perception is. So I'm being friendly with everybody.
Was there anyone who was surprising off camera?
The only person who was, the truth is that all of the people who I debated in that, with the exception of the trans person who was berating me for minutes at a time. And I made the conscious decision in that moment to be like, okay, there's nothing, this is not an argument. This is just an outburst of emotion. I can't argue with that. If this makes you feel better about your life, I suppose you can do it. So I was like, okay, just, go. But it's, aside from that, I think virtually every single person of the 25 people, probably 20 to 22 of them came up to me afterward and like, that was really enjoyable. That was fun. Can we get a selfie? Which is normal. That's fine. That's good. Like some of the people have gone viral the most. Like the girl with the nose ring, for example, who's in a lot of these clips. Like it looks like she's, being very confrontational with me. And the moment it is confrontational, that's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. Like I'm very, there's a Jewish prayer that you say every 3 times a day actually, that says let my soul be as dust to people, meaning like you should be just humble, let it kind of wash over you. That's fine. If people want to do that, it really doesn't bother me all that much. And so, afterwards she came up and she's like, that was really nice, and that was fun. And like that happened with pretty much everybody who came up afterward. A lot of them. The people who were the most raring to go, a lot of those people came up and they're like, that was, I enjoyed that. That you were really cordial and that was really nice, and can we get a selfie? And it isn't as surprising as I think people would think it is, but it's a little surprising.